Hey there folks, Dave Cutler from CutlerDave.com here in Cambridge at the offices of Blue Train Mobile with Andy Comack, VP of Marketing.
Great. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining me. So I want to chat with you a little bit about mobile marketing. I was hoping to start off with just a quick overview of mobile marketing trends and what you're seeing out there.
Sure. So obviously mobile is exploding, we all know that. At least those of us in the industry. I feel like every day I'm inundated with new stats and new figures.
Sure.
So, you hear things about more people will access the internet via mobile devices in the next couple of years than they will from their traditional computers. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the stats that you see out there, and it's anywhere from 2013 to 2015. And then you read cool things like people watching the Super Bowl, 40% of them accessed some mobile service while they're watching the Super Bowl. So, there's those sort of macro trends, right?
So with more and more folks consuming content on their mobile devices, their tablets, their smartphones, what are the 2 or 3 most important things that you advise clients on addressing with creating a mobile site? I know you talked about not just replicating the existing full site and making it mobile optimized, but changing some of the dynamics of the content and the structure. So
sure. Bringing the right content to the forefront immediately is really important. People have a different mindset on mobile. Mm-hmm. We like to think of it as mobile as a behavior, not just a technology. Mm-hmm. So let's take the example of a hospital, right? If you're coming from your desktop site, top of mind might not be the emergency room, it might be, but when you're on a mobile phone, it's more likely to be top of mind. So if you're thinking about all the different pages you could possibly have on a hospital's website, mm-hmm. one of the things that you want to make sure that you bring right to the front of the home page of the mobile screen would be some information about the emergency room.
Okay.
Right? That would make sense. If you are marketing to somebody in a business-to-business environment, a retail environment, or something else, what's the other call to action that you want to do in order to engage people into the funnel, right? Mm-hmm. And so that's really, really important, is thinking about the calls to action. Mm-hmm. And what is it that you're trying to get people to do. You also need to think about how much attention span somebody's going to have, mm-hmm. and how much content they're going to read. So it's not a question of just cutting down your copy, but it's mm-hmm. recrafting it in many ways. So the simple approach is take your 600 to 800 words of your mobile website, of mm-hmm. your regular website, and cut it down to, we say, 75 to 125 words. Obviously, there's flexibility. People have different behaviors. They'll scroll through pages. Yep. Some pages will have more meat to them than others. Mm-hmm. But if you can cut down the content, make it skimmable, and give people a reason to keep going to the next stage of the funnel of your mobile website, mm-hmm. and eventually you want a call to action again. So one of the things that any good mobile website system would do is have functionality that integrates with the native functionality of mobile phones. So click to call, mm-hmm. click to email, mm-hmm. Maps integration, so that with one touch, all of a sudden I can click something that says call us, mm-hmm. and it brings up my dial pad, and all I have to do is hit the send button and make the call. So that's part of the whole process of, bring it to the front, short and sweet, bring them through the funnel, call to action, make it easy. So one thing that we encourage people to do, and it's not the only thing that you do, mm-hmm. one thing you do is you look at your traditional analytics, and you deep dive into where your mobile users are going already. So most common analytics platform out there is Google Analytics. And there's a very easy way to go in and look at where the mobile audience is. Mm-hmm. Right? So what devices are they coming on, even what carriers. But if you look at it and you split it up by, iPhone, iPad, Android, all the others, and then you are able to sort of dig in and see, what pages are they looking for, how much are they sticking on our site, where are they leaving. There's a way to do all that analysis, and that's one of the methods that you use to decide what information should we make of primary importance on our mobile site. I say one of because you don't want your analytics data to maybe lead you down a fool's errand, right? Because it's not always the truth. You also have to trust your gut sometimes, your business instinct. For a collective group of strategists at your company.
Right.
And ask your audience as well. So doing very simple surveys, usability studies, focus groups, depending on how many resources you have. But analytics is definitely one of those areas that you want to look at.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys.
it. Thank you.